Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Dead Cells by Motion Twin. Motion Twin might actually sound familiar to some of you, because they are the developers of Deity, a game which is really important to my channel. I'll put a link to my Deity zombie videos in the end screen. One of my first, videos that gained any attention was on that browser-based game, but years and years have passed and they branched out to more traditional games, and finally after years Dead Cells was made. Dead Cells is a 2D action roguelite, and it's great. I love it. I've seen videos of people play this for a few months, and I have to say it's better than I thought it would be. It feels good. I didn't really get how good it would feel by just watching other people play it, so I'm gonna do a few episodes here. I'm hoping to, show the ending at least once. After you beat it, though, it's like Binding of Isaac. You beat it once, but it's not over. There's still goals like getting more of the items and doing harder difficulties, but I have a hard enough time with the normal difficulty, so we'll see how far that goes. And I just looked at my save file. I've done 88 games before doing this, so we'll, let's just start out. You'll see what it's all about pretty quickly. Starting in the prisoner's quarters. So as you see, a weird mass of things just possessed a body. And this is just the basic controls that they're showing me how to do so far. Aren't you the headless fellow that's been getting around? Me? Yeah. Guess I can't talk. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Ah, yes, that's right. No tongue. Anyway, it must be strange to be back from the dead. I mean, surely you must have noticed. You can no longer die. I don't really understand it. But you're not the first to find yourself in this situation, if that's what you want to know. Shouldn't you be on your way? I guess that's all she's gonna say. So yeah, you start the game, and note before you go there's a timer, and that does matter. I'm not gonna go very fast this time, but it doesn't really matter for this first playthrough. But you start the game with a basic weapon. You can check your weapons here. I have a rusty sword and a beginner's bow. So we got primary weapon, secondary weapon. Ammunition will return, literally return after a time. Observe us in the wall, and the arrows are actually flying back to me. If they're stuck in an enemy, I believe you have to kill them or go and retrieve them. I can also get a shield if I want, and in fact, I might actually want to show off the shield mechanics instead at the beginning. Because shields, I don't use them a lot, it's just I should. Woo! Now, the most important move, I would say, in the game, is rolling. Rolling evades. You can go right through enemies that would normally block you. Plus, new item. It's a blueprint. I don't have this blood sword yet, but I can get it by getting to certain interim parts in between the stages. Also, there's a stomp move. Woo! I missed my stomp, but wait a second. Block. If you block people with your shield, it does damage to them. And you actually still take a little bit of damage. I did not block those shots. But, it's better than getting hit, plus it does damage. Plus, some shields can stun. Also, if you open a door... I missed. Here. No. If you open a door on an enemy, it will stun them. Oh god, he saw me. Whatever. You die. Boom. Now you notice the arrow just shot back at the enemy? That's a parry. That only happens if you block an enemy's attack at the exact right time. You can't just, hold it down and expect to block. Ooh. Delicious pastry. The other way to open a door, by the way, is to roll through it, and it's a lot easier to stun enemies. And here's how you level up as you go. You get a power scroll. The scrolls not only increase your HP, they increase by different amounts depending on what your scroll you get, but they level up one of 3 stats. Brutality, which is mainly direct weapon damage and a few sub-weapons. Tactics, which is pretty much all like long-range weird weapons. And then survivability. These generally give a little bit more health to you, like total health. And there are a few green items, like the shield, for example, is a green item because it's defensive. They're essentially defensive and healing items. You'll find less of them than any of the other, like the tactics, the brutality items. I'm just going to go with brutality, as I always do. So now my regular weapons do 15% more damage. Every single time you play, the dungeon is randomized as well, in true rouge-lite fashion. Dead. Ooh, and he has a shield, so I can't damage him from the front. Parried. But you can just roll behind them and get them from the back. And those are, I think you've seen, like, the 3 main enemies that appear in the first dungeon. Also, there's little storyline places somewhere. There's writing on the wall. Some writing. Difficult to read. Malaise. They're all infected. Not die here. So, I mean, your main character doesn't really know what's going on, so you have to glean the story through proceeding. And boom, I now have 240 health. You started out with 100. This is a shop. You may notice that I was getting money. I can't buy anything here, though, because I don't have enough money. What do you need? Are you gonna buy something or what? You know, you're starting to get on my nerves. Hey! Just my luck I get stuck with some island idiot. Everything must go. What do you need? That's a nice looking shield. Oh! This one, if you block... how did I never read this description? If you successfully block enemies, it gives you gold. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Here. And you can check the map at any time. A really nice feature is that there's these little teleport things. So you can teleport around the map really easily. There's certain maps later on where you have to, like, get a key and then unlock a door. And because of the teleporters, it's not nearly as annoying to backtrack as it would be. We got a treasure chest. It had a balanced blade, you can see from the stats, which are... The attack damage is measured in DPS, damage per second. This one does more damage per second than the other one. So I'm going to use it. The balanced blade and the rusted blade are pretty similar, though, if I remember. Actually, let me... Yeah, they're not that different. Okay. Also, you don't take fall damage, but you do take fall stun. If you fall from high enough, your character will be stunned for a few seconds, which can be bad if there's enemies. However... Tickle. Tickle, tickle. That'll actually do something later, but it does not right now. I thought it was like a weird ambiance effect that they added the first time I saw it. But yeah, if you do the stomp move, you won't take fall damage unless it's a super... Or fall stun, rather. Unless it's a super duper far fall. Tricked! How you like that? And you can deflect these guys' shots also. Which is actually really nice to do. Also, those little white, or blue things I'm getting, those are the titular dead cells. You can use them to buy upgrades. And, blueprints, to make blueprints. This is where I can use my things. Well, look who it is. I'm the collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. Bring me the cells you gather from the others in exchange. I'll produce a few useful items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me and I will introduce you to some more experimental items. So right now the only thing I can get is the health flask. Extremely important upgrade. Now I'll be able to heal myself. I wasn't able to heal myself before. Upgrading the health flask to like max I think is incredibly important. But right now I'm going to go on gold reserves. When I die, I'll get to keep 3,000 gold if I have this. But I can only heal once in between stages currently. I'm really happy I found this stinking pile of corpses. I can't even imagine all the stuff you can find here. By the way, it's an odd thing to say, but you look kinda like these guys. Yeah, so I'm possessing a corpse, if it's not already obvious. These are the mutations that I have currently. You can get more later, but you can only have 3 at a time. You get 1 per stage until you have 3. You can reset mutations if you pick one you don't like later on, because sometimes circumstances change. I always get combo first. This means when I kill an enemy, within 15 seconds, I can kill another enemy easily. This thing is at every level, except on the harder stages, and it will refill my entire health and my health flask so I can heal again. And we're now going on to the promenade. Ugh, there are crows here. Of course there are. Open. Open. There are traps too. Not too many. But, you know. Get them platforming muscles ready for a few of the things. This is a thing that I haven't even gotten on my main profile. It's weird. You have to find 3 keys because there's 3 doors, but I've only ever found 2. And now here... This is a time door. This is why you sometimes want to go really fast. If you get to the second stage within 2 minutes, you can go through the time door. The time door has dead cells, money, and a free scroll, which you can upgrade with, so... They're good to get, for sure. Dead. Those things, I think, die in 1 hit. The birds that charge you. Ooh. Got hit by the zombie. Now, I have something that's emitting a poison cloud. Okay, it's my balanced blade. When I kill someone, they emit a poison cloud because of the attribute that's attached to the balanced blade. That's not all balanced blades. The weapons that you get will have different attributes. There. And this one just happens to emit poison, which is kind of great. Here. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay, these things, these training dummies, they protect any enemy that's around them, so don't even bother fighting an enemy if one of them's there. You want to take out the training dummy first. Woo! Alright, I just got stunned. Roll! I got stunned because I fell from too far above, as I mentioned would happen. I'm at half health. Hopefully I can find a scroll, but might want to heal soon. Whee! Also, I'm a little bit confused by how it happens. It seems to be killing enemies, but there's something more to it, but, let's get survivability. You can get speed boosts. Like, whenever you see the character running like a ninja, which he's not currently, he's just running regularly. But, if you see the character running like a ninja, you have a speed boost and you will walk faster, which is quite cool. Spartan Sandals. Weird weapon. Not my favorite, but in certain circumstances, incredibly powerful. In normal circumstances, bad. But in other circumstances... Ugh. Ow. Okay, I need to heal, or I'm gonna die. So, that's my one and only health flash for the level. Good. I haven't found a lot of items, I gotta say. Okay, that's an elite. I don't know if I should fight it. But I'm gonna. Okay, never mind, I'm leaving. If I had more health flask, I would fight it. It's basically a really powerful zombie. If I get it, it will drop dead cells and possibly even items. Or blueprints, rather. But the chances of it killing me are way too high right now. I just don't have items or the health for it. So since I can't heal myself again... Oh, strange statue, can't use it right now. The only way I can heal myself is by finding food. Which, by the way, there's different types of food you can have, which I think is a really cool feature. You go to diet. Right now it's set to Castlevania. But what if I wanted it to be, baguettes? I guess we'll see. I've had it on Castlevania pretty much since I started, so... Okay, so now I can either get a better shield or a grenade. In the hopes of showing off sub-items, which is ridiculous that I haven't found one until now, I'm picking grenades, so I can just hit right trigger. Boom, now I have an attack there. Recharges every 4 seconds. Different weapons have different charge times. This one's fairly quick, but that's because it actually does very little damage. It's probably the worst sub-item in the game. You know, better than nothing, but not by much. Ow. Woo! Stupid zombie. Yeah, I gotcha. And I also like these elevators, you can just jump through them. You don't actually have to use them. I really do like that they did that. Okay. These birds could kill me at this point. Woo! Also, if you haven't noticed, these guys... Those guys, like, teleport to you. You can't just run away from them. So they can be pretty dangerous. I'm actually in a lot of danger right now. If I screw up even once, I'm probably gonna die. Oh! He's gonna keep on pursuing me. I'm gonna have to fight him. Oh, okay. Man, I don't even know if I want to be here. Oh, God. There we go. No. Enough of that. Damn it. Ooh. Still hurt me. But I'm still alive, damn it. Ooh, a shop. Can I actually afford something? I can. Throwing knives? Let's get throwing knives. They're not my oh, I'd have to replace my shield. I thought that was a sub-item. Instead, I'm gonna get twin daggers. Okay. I tried to sell the item, but I haven't unlocked the ability to sell items yet. So that's all that was down there. Some places lead to treasure, some places lead to shops, some lead to nothing. That one led to a shop. And yes, I made it to the end. Excellent. Wait, or did I? Where is this? What is happening? Oh no, there's a boss down here. If it hits me once, I die. I'm probably not going to beat him. Well, here goes. I don't have a choice the first time. Ooh, I'm glad I kept that shield. Alright, parry. Alright, I beat him, but if I didn't have that shield, that would have been a lot harder. It's an unknown artifact. Alright, I've unlocked the Vine Rune. This permanent rune causes climbing vines to grow. I am so injured. Tickle. So that's what that does. I can now use these to get to new areas. There is a Metroidvania aspect of this game, which is a combination I've never really seen, where there's like Metroidvania, but it's a roguelike. They have the concepts of both, which is pretty cool. Like, you can't access certain stages until you get these abilities. And you could kind of say this, you could say the same about Isaac, but it's like different in Isaac. It feels different anyway. Simply just because the items you get aren't causing you to get to new places by physically transversing the level like in this. Now, if I could just avoid everyone, that would be great. He won't teleport at me if he doesn't see me. Here. I just need to get to the end without anything hitting me, and I'm fine. Uh-oh. I don't think this is the exit. Also, I think the elevator just crushed that bird. Yup! I just got the achievement going down. I saw that in the achievement list, but I'd never gotten it before. Uh-oh. Don't see me. You see nothing. I do like that you can just avoid conflict in this, too. And there's not even that big of a penalty. Because a lot of times you're just getting, like, dead cells and, There's an item over there, whatever. I'd rather live. You're just getting dead cells, and later on you don't necessarily need any more dead cells because you'll have tons of upgrades. So just avoiding enemies makes sense sometimes. Boom. This will enable me to save some of the gold that I have when I inevitably die. But the most important thing, we're just gonna try to level up my health flask to level 2. Bloodsword. Bloodsword's not my favorite, but, you know, I'm going to try to unlock everything. So let's see. I don't know if I found any... I found, like, one scroll, okay. And I'm not going to get the time door, so I'm going to get... I almost always get this, because it's just more health. This just gives you 30% more health. It's a nice upgrade. Alright, full health. Health flask restored. Going up. To the ramparts. Now, if you get to the 3rd stage in 8 minutes, there is another time door. But I've already taken... I'm taking my time now so that I don't have to rush through, but... The way I normally play is I try to get through the 1st stage as fast as possible. Hopefully finding one scroll. And then I get the 2nd time door. If I'm able to do that, I usually am able to get the 3rd time door. But, you know, you never know. Also, alright. So the way the Twin Blades works is on the 3rd attack, it's a critical hit, meaning it'll do a lot more damage. Ow. Alright, bad parrying situation. I just got the crap knocked out of me. I wanted to parry the shot back, so I just took way more damage than I needed to. Ha! Slam attack! Also, slamming is a great way to go down, because it stuns your enemies. It's not even the damage, it's the stuns. Because you stun them, then you can hit them with your actual weapons. Also, I love the teleporters, because there's these big, like... You jump all the way down, but then you can just teleport right back up. I don't have any purple items, but at this point, Tactics gives me more health, because I've already leveled up the other ones a bit. So there we go. Closed 3 minutes ago, a pity. And I don't believe every stage has a time door, but, you know, they're good to get if you get them. Damn it, just trying to parry that. There you go. Oh, Death Pit! They are not instantly deadly, fortunately, but they do hurt. Using my 1 heal for the level. Alright, that could have been a Death Pit. I gotta be more careful there. And finally... Ooh, this is like my favorite sub-weapon. I am finally getting rid of my shield. This is essentially like a little mini Molotov cocktail. You can just throw them. There's like virtually no cooldown. It's great. I love it. Can't jump up there. But perhaps someday... I gotta get used to not having all the upgrades in this playthrough, because I've been playing so many with, like, all the upgrades. One of them's really hard to get. Ooh, had to stop for a second, and I forgot to pause, so I lost a bit of time. Here. Molotov. Molotov. Now, the way that status effects work, and you might have seen this with, like, the Poison Cloud, the longer someone's in the effect, the more it stacks. So, like, if they have 1 fire, they'll be taking a little bit of damage. If they have 2 fires, you know, double, then triple, blah, blah, blah. Also, it's nice with the shield guys. They can't block fire at their feet with a shield. Oh, I just tried to block that without a shield. You also can't block things with a shield without a shield. Can't go down there. Moving on, then. Bye. Dead. It's a nice, like, set it and forget it item. Be interesting to play the game with just 2 of these. You could probably do it. Like, I'm not even using my melee weapon anymore. Though the melee weapon does do considerably more damage. But you have to actually be present for that damage. Whereas this, far more hilarious. So I'm missing a bunch of gems as I kill them from a distance like that and don't go back. Dead. Yeah, let's check down here. I was just gonna run right past, but... Ow! He's poisoned and on fire, and that does stack as well. The other status effect that does damage over town is bleed. So if you hit someone with all 3 of those, they're just gonna not be happy. But they won't not be happy for long. I hit him with the third hit there, doing significantly more damage. Woo! I jumped over the arrow. Wasn't sure that was gonna work. I thought I was gonna get shot in the shin. It's another store. I don't have enough money for this, unfortunately, and there's some good items here, so that's very sad. They have freeze grenades. Freeze grenades are great. They freeze enemies, making them completely helpless for a little bit. Even works on bosses. Though if anything hits them, they'll be able to move again, but they'll be a little bit slower. Let's go with survivability. Fire. Bye. Have fun burning to death. Also, you notice I was able to do hit, roll, hit. The third hit, and that still counts as a critical, which is very nice. Woo! Running like a ninja. Ow. Falling not like a ninja. So you notice I still got stunned there? It's because I fell too far. Now this is the boss. I don't have many good items here, but we'll see what happens. And I can only heal once. He's probably going to beat me, but that's fine. It's all a path on the road to glory. What would help me the most? Like, really none of these, honestly. What would help me the most is Fireworks Technician, but that's dumb. That'll just make it so that I can shoot this more often, but it's only going to shorten it by like 2 seconds, and this does like no damage. Yeah, it doesn't even do 100 damage. Like, one attack from my sword does more damage than that, but we'll try it. If I beat the boss, that'd be very cool. But if not, good first episode just to show the mechanics to, you know, show people if they want the game. Alright, here he is. So, you can just keep him at a distance. Or you can go in for the kill. Eventually he gains a shield, yeah. And a damage field. Here. So, you know, you don't want to be around him when that happens. Alright. Here. Like, it seems like I'm doing well here because he hasn't hit me, but it's very easy to just screw up once, and have issues happen, so... we'll see. Oh, damage field. It's the first time I got hit, though. Not bad. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright. Once he gets down to half health, he gets another attack, so I'm wary of that. Oh, God. He's got me in a corner. Ah! Alright, gonna use my one heal. Alright, there's his other attack. He charges at you. Not too bad if he doesn't have his damage field up, but if he charges at you with the damage field, it can do massive damage. Okay, that was dumb. I thought his field was gonna end. Good. There comes his field. And charge with the field. That's where it gets down. Oh, jeez. Alright. Woo! Woohoo! I could probably beat him by playing keep away like this. Oh, God. Oh, God, I did not mean to roll there. Ah! Body disintegrate. Now, when you die, your body disintegrates, but your dead cells live on. As this person said, you can no longer die. And this little bag will have the money that I had. Back already. Seems like you've been having a rough time of it. No, no, no. Have you noticed how things seem to change each time you pass through? One could get to thinking that the island is alive. It's quite ridiculous, wouldn't you say? So yeah, that's the goal that I had last time. But, that's it. I'm out. Video over. I hope you enjoyed this. There will be more. I don't know how many more, but more. We'll see. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think. Have you played this game? What do you think about it? I think it's pretty good. I don't want to sing its praises too much. Also, very important, this game was bought for me by the Deity, who also bought me the sequel to Human Resource Machine, which I have yet to try because I've been so obsessed with playing this. But I will try it eventually. I still have to decide whether I'm going to Let's Play Human Resource Machine. I mean, whether to continue my Let's Play of it. Ignore that. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks to my patrons. Later.